go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return, likely to prevent a touchdown. They begin the drive with excellent field position. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Running back with the football. Runs through the defender. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, it's Washington. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. There was no catch in the meantime.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Comes out to start this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Washington. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll try to run it with the option. As the first down is still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. It's an option look. Keeping it on the ground here. There's a stiff arm. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looking downfield, it's Owens. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play.
Ohio State, number 20, with the grab and the score.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
And on the carry, he's heading left. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. There's the first down and more. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Handoff to the single back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
6th play of the drive coming up. He hands it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The pass is intercepted. Will not be brought down. He's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Oregon.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
17, Ohio State, 7.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. State offense comes back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Shotgun formation here on third down. The pass rush closing in. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And that catch is hauled in. He's in the clear. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Caught in the backfield. It's Burton. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Back to pass. It's Washington. He escapes the pocket. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Heads out of bounds at the 40 and sets his offense up in good position. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Down he goes. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks, as they put 6 more on the board.
Boy, if the defense can't get pressure on a quarterback, it's going to be a long afternoon. That time, the quarterback had all day back there to eventually find the open receiver for a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass, it's Washington. It's a short completion at the tight end. And it'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Ball handed to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. He hands it off from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Back-to-back deep shots. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's Washington. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just.
It's a fake. Looking to throw. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. And the gamble doesn't work. Maybe they should have gone for it on 4th down on the quarterback throw. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Running back has it on his screen now. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the point after is right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Washington. And that's incomplete, just 8 seconds remaining now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Short throw complete to the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Picks up the first, looking for more. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him, and it seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll test the right side here. And they've got him behind the line. Much better run defense this time. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Owens. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the ball is picked off.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got to safety.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hunt over the middle. It's Moore. Got play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Trying to find room. It's Davison. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Trying to run it. It's Davison. Tackle, but 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And there's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Washington. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up 1st down from the 31.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Toss play to the outside. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Incompletion brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They start the drive with a good throw to the right.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Owens. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to get...
He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Buckeyes are in the red zone.
On the play. Good enough for a first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
To the air, it's Owens. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Leaning on the run game here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Oh, it's a double pass. The pocket breaking down. Strong effort on the catch, but couldn't get a foot down. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Here's a throw underneath to the back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. It's the fake spike and looking to throw. You cannot escape. It's a sack. And the timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Back up second and long at the 17. Breaks an open space. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe